Hey everyone, thanks for coming back and joining me for another video. I bet you didn't think I would be back so soon. So today has been an interesting day for me. I was driving to the gym and went round a roundabout, just heard this bang. Got my window down and you're thinking to yourself, please don't let that have been what I thought it was. 2 minutes up the road, my rear tyre had blown out. Managed to get myself to a garage and a lovely young man called Franco came out after. I think he felt sorry for me because I was like, please, can anyone change a tyre? I know I should know how to change a tyre, especially at my age. So anyway, Franco gave me a lesson in how to change a tyre. Very grateful to Franco. So he is the hero of the day. So we finally got the heavens opening, especially where I live in West Sussex, and it didn't disappoint. But then it suddenly dawned on me, this is the week that I go camping. Yes! So there was me bitching about the rain and then suddenly remembered, actually, can you just push the rain back a few days? So we'll see. It's supposed to be intermittent, so it should be fine, you know, you're under a lot of trees and stuff. But yeah, providing the campsite isn't flooded, I'm sure that we'll have a fantastic time, which I shall share with you next week. So the video, Rumour Has It. It is this Adele song that comes into my head. It's one of her more cheerful songs, shall we say. But there are so many rumours and truths going around, and it's amazing what people choose to believe and then what they're in complete denial about. So let's get on, starting with the Queen. So the Queen obviously has gone up to Balmoral for her usual trip. We're not going to see the Queen again until she comes back and basically says hello to the new Prime Minister. That's another story. But anyway, so the Queen is up there and she normally has like a big arrival. You know, it's an official sort of like guards come out and everything, you know, Major Johnny, if we're lucky. And she didn't, you know, it's all reduced. And I'm just really finding it very irritating with the media at the moment. The Queen has stepped back. The Queen is not doing as many duties. The Queen is in ill health. There's concerns about the Queen. And it's like they're vultures circling, waiting for it. She's 96 years old. And given the fact when it came to the Platinum Jubilee and Harry was kicking up that he didn't want to sit where he was being seated in St Paul's Cathedral, when he turned around and said to the usher, who's your authority to say that I've got to sit here? He responded with, your grandmother. So that to me makes me believe that the Queen is still sharp as a tack. I mean, obviously we know the Queen has basically taken a slight step back, but she's 96 years old. If anyone has earned the right to take a break and then obviously let the other family members step up into more prominent roles, it's the Queen. So vultures, go find someone else to circle. In more rumours coming out, will Catherine and William meet up with Harry and Meghan? Would you if you were them? I would say that that is just a big fat rumour. I don't see there's any truth to that. If I was William, I would keep my family well away, especially my children, from what we learned from Tom Bower's book, well away from his brother's wife. Now, referring back to my previous video, the fact that the security conscious couple have given their itinerary for when they're coming over to the UK. Many people have speculated on social media it's because they want the crowds drawn. That's why they've done it. They want the people there and they know, given St Paul's, that they're going to get negative boos from people, especially general members of the public and not selected members of their fan base that would be nicely situated just to go, woo, yay, Princess Meghan, for the Netflix cameras. But it really wouldn't shock me if there was a slight mild security incident. You know, someone gets too close and then they can scream, we need police protection. Well, I thought you hated the UK public. You're actually technically suing the UK public. Again, Harry can't think why people don't like him in the UK. Yes, the Home Office, the government, actually their fights, their battles, their court cases against Harry, that money comes out of the public's purse. So Harry is technically suing the UK public to get taxpayer-funded security. You just can't make it up, can you? Now, more rumours that are flying around are the fact that why are Harry and Meghan coming to the UK? Like I said, St Paul's. They're not liked here. They hate the country. They've completely slagged us off. Why are they coming back now? Well, some people have speculated it's because they have to come to the UK to speak with their lawyers face to face, that they cannot, well, solicitors in the UK, but they cannot do certain things over Zoom for security reasons. So that would absolutely be believable of the couple, that they have to come over, you know, dot the I's, cross the T's, whatever. But in other news that's come out is actually the Mail has reported that Prince William will be speaking at the United Nations General Assembly for the Earthshot Prize in September. What a surprise that is. I mean, they've just timed their visit to the UK round about the same time that Prince William's going to get positive coverage and no doubt a lot more bottoms on seats at the UN General Assembly, because Harry wasn't actually there with the General Assembly. Prince William, there's going to be a full house. So although the Earthshot Prize is not being held in Boston until December, world leaders are attending the gathering, with Prince William meeting with the former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Are they here because they're trying to upstage William? Are they doing it because of the court case? They need to actually come see their solicitors. Are they trying to get in with the Queen so they can bend her ear a bit when William and Catherine, I'm presuming she's going with him, are out of the country? More likely, however, despite the couple saying that they're just visiting charities close to their heart, turns out probably more close to their next paycheck. Netflix have reportedly given filming schedules to the charities, so when Harry and Meghan are there, it's all set up and arranged. That just warms your heart, doesn't it? So Harry and Meghan are using charities to get coverage, to get a multi-million-pound paycheck off of Netflix. And then again, obviously, rumours being rumours, someone's going to be paying for Harry and Meghan's private jets. There's going to be multiple private jets, bearing in mind they're coming to the UK, going to Germany, back to the UK, and then back to LA. You know that they're not going to be flying commercial for any of those. So will they charge travel expenses to these charities? But I'm sure Harry and Meghan have no scruples about that, given the fact they set up their foundation in Delaware, including their 10 other companies that they've got, which means they get to keep 90% of the donations and only have to give, I think it's 95%, and then only have to give 5% to the actual causes. I'm not saying they do that, but they set it up in Delaware for a reason. In worrying rumours that are going round, people have been saying that Harry and Meghan are actually trying to worm their way back into being full-time members of the royal family, because Harry and Meghan's American dream is falling flat. It's pretty obvious that their popularity is, well, it wasn't that great to begin with, but it's definitely in free fall now. So Oprah, as we knew, that was a massive, massive own goal for the couple, and it's been downhill ever since. In half rumour and half truth, Catherine and William are moving house. They've probably already moved house as far as we're aware. Anyway, they are moving, or have moved, into Windsor grounds. They are now minutes away from the Queen's home, Windsor Castle, and they have moved into the 4-bedroom Adelaide cottage. Now, Adelaide cottage is quite a big house still, but it is perfect for a family of 5. Now, where it's saying the rumours that they're getting rid of their nanny Maria, who has been with the family ever since Catherine was pregnant and helped with George. I love the fact that they have stuck with one nanny. It gives the children security. Maria obviously absolutely adores and loves the children. All it means is Maria, with the children being a little bit older, gets her own pad, which I'm sure she's going to love. She gets her own place, and I'm pretty certain that she'll still be helping the kids with school, picking them up, going on family holidays. And then, of course, Catherine and William, the future king and queen consort, are going to be pretty busy. So obviously when they then have to attend functions, who's going to be with the kiddies? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Maria. Now, in a funny rumour, which is just absolutely laughable, is the fact that Meghan was blindsided by Harry's revelations. Can't even do it with a straight face. Harry's revelations about his childhood and his terrible upbringing for his biography. Meghan, yeah, I think the truth would be Harry was blindsided by the revelations that are in the book, because he wasn't aware that his childhood was like that until his wife told him so. Now, on a serious rumour, which I've got to put it to bed because it bugs me. I've always left it alone. I've never mentioned it. But for some of you guys that might be following the channel for the first time, you may not be aware of the stuff that I'm aware of. For example, the nasty rumour about Prince William having an affair with a family friend called Rose Hanbury. Pippa Matthews, Catherine's sister, formerly Pippa Middleton, has recently just given birth to their 3rd child, a little girl. She's reportedly named her Rose. Do you honestly think, given how close the sisters are, the Middleton family family is that she would name her third child after the woman that her brother-in-law has had an affair with. Of course she wouldn't. She wouldn't do that to her sister. She wouldn't do that to her family. She wouldn't do that to her own child. It's all bollocks, and I will say bollocks, it's a very British word. It is not true, and the person that started the rumour, Giles Corran, has confessed this to Robert Lacey, the author of the Brothers book that came out, and he's also posted himself. You can pause the video to read it. I'm not going to read it to you. But the point is, he was out drinking. There was a story that came out. He did a funny tweet going, oh yeah, it's an affair. Of course it's an affair. Us Jews know about the affairs. And he said that he did it as a bit basically poor taste joke, but he didn't expect people to run with it. Because Giles, I'll give him this, he probably wasn't aware of the sycophant fan base, which is Harry and Meghan's, the Sussex squad, which of course they jumped all over it. Royal reporter reveals Prince William's having an affair. It wasn't true. Giles said it's not true. He said that he made it up, and it was just a vicious piece of gossip that just ran riot. Catherine and William are still friends with the couple. They have been seen at events with them. William talking to Rose's husband. You know, you all used to live close together. They were known as, like, I think the Turnip Toffs years ago. But they are still two married couples that have got 3 children each. Rose has 3 children with her husband, and obviously Catherine and William. And I just think it's a really, really vicious, nasty rumour, which makes it laughable because people do not believe a lot of the stuff that comes out about Harry and Meghan, even though you can see stuff with your own eyes. No matter how much truth has come out, no matter how many witnesses come forward. No, you're just a hater. Everyone's lying. Oh, Prince William had a affair. It must be true. So that's the only time I'm going to address it. As I said, you can look it up yourself. Giles confessed that it was just a tweet. But as I said, it was just the Sussex squad that ran amok with that rumour. But it is total bollocks. But before I move on, there is one thing I forgot to say about that. Isn't it funny that Rose was the one that was targeted to be the rumoured affair when Rose was the one that got sat next to Harry at the state banquet in 2017? Harry's then girlfriend was apparently left incredibly upset and unimpressed that she wasn't allowed to attend the state dinner. Does make you wonder, with all the vicious rumours and gossip that came out since a certain someone decided to join the royal family, whether she, through her jealousy at that particular time, decided to earmark Rose for some later nasty gossip herself, because again, it's her fan base. Right, quick change of hairdo, just because I'm getting a little bit flushed, as I do, because I talk so much in these videos. It's energetic work. And I would say, because there were rumours to do with that marriage, let's talk about the rumours that are circulating about, well, this marriage. And that is a Richard Hillgrove. He is a PR expert, and he's recently spoken out about the fact that he feels that Meghan set Harry up at the UN speech that he did on Nelson Mandela's Day. So obviously we know there was a lot of empty seats, and Richard believes that Meghan, being PR savvy, she's played media games for years, her team, she micromanages everything. Meghan would have known that it wasn't a full General Assembly. She would have known that there probably wasn't going to be as many people there. Her team, her staff would have worked that out. So the whole thing was quite an embarrassment for Harry, and the fact that, you know, the camera footage where you can just see him stood there on stage, it was quite clearly a massive PR failure for Harry. Richard believes that Meghan is actually at the devaluing stage with Harry. You've seen lots of people talk about this over time. Narcissistic relationship. Normally they suck their victim dry like a spider sucking a little fly so they're nothing but a little husk. And then they get rid of them when they find something else to move on. So Richard believes that she's setting Harry up for a fall. We've seen quite a lot of embarrassing stuff from Harry. From her 40 by 40, which was supposed to be a great initiative Harry's juggling outside. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Harry stripping into that orange thing to do with the Invictus Games. It didn't quite come across as funny and more kind of embarrassing. The Santa suit, don't even get me started on the creepy Santa. But yes, so, you know, this is what people have been talking about for some time. Richard went on to say that photos of the once charismatic idol, not sure if he's on about Harry there, performing in front of empty chairs mark the end of the publicity dream. It was a deliberate attempt to show Harry's increasing unpopularity. Meghan would have known that the place would have been mostly empty and could have prevented it. Well, maybe not Meghan, but her team certainly would have been aware of it. Indeed, when you look back at the pictures, Meghan looks pretty smug and Harry's the one that looks pretty miserable. Maybe she is draining him, like I said, that spider sucking the fly dry, because Harry, we've all seen it with our own eyes. You can't turn around and say that this is a far-fetched rumour. We have watched him change to become the husk of a man that he now is. So in more negative rumours that are going around about, well, you guessed it, Harry and Meghan, Netflix and Spotify, their paymasters, you know, the big multi-million-pound deals that were going to lead Harry and Meghan on a path to become multi-billionaires. All seems to have fallen a little bit flat. Now, Meghan's grand announcement that Spotify was going to be released this summer, let's be honest, summer ends, sadly, next month, and it's still pretty quiet. So there's lots of stuff with Netflix saying that they want their pound of flesh, they're incredibly unhappy, they're not sure that they're going to continue with the couple. So this one, I think, whilst it is just rumours, because Netflix obviously haven't confirmed or denied, nor have Spotify, I personally think that those companies are better off just cutting and running while they can still save a little bit of face. Because it's pretty obvious at this point, whatever they do eventually get round to producing, it's gonna flop. I mean, their one podcast they did lost out to whale noises, so people could listen to whale noises to sleep. So that's the end of today's video. I've got to ask you, do you think that Harry's goose is nearly cooked? Do you think that Meghan was genuinely shocked at the revelations that Harry told her about his childhood? Nah, me either. That one I can say is a load of what? Yes, you said it, you know it. So now that I've taught you guys a swear word, my work here is done. And I will leave you to ponder over these rumours. Tell me what you think in the comments and I will be back with you very soon. Take care for now. Bye.
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typist, you will be blocked, so save your fingers the time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.